Yeah. Nobody asks how I'm doing and mean it out here. So I learned early to answer fine even through the fear. Wear the face, jaw tight, eyes straight, posture right. Everything composed on the outside, everything wrong at night. Can't cry in front of the block, that's not how this goes. So I learned to tuck it deeper every time it shows. Turn the sadness into silence, turn the silence into stone. Built the wall so high inside myself, I lost the door to home. 3 in the morning and I'm sitting in the dark again. Can't explain it to nobody, ain't got the words in it. Even if I had them, who's receiving them out here? Vulnerability in the hood, got a different kind of cost and fear. Hard outside, soft where nobody's looking. Hard outside, carrying what I never finished cooking into something I could say out loud. But the inside's been a storm cloud for longer than I care to count. Hard outside, and I'm tired of the performance, just tired. Yeah. Had a week where I couldn't get up off the floor. Not physically, but mentally, I couldn't find a door. Just lay there in the gray of it, no reason and no cause. Just empty in that specific way, depression has no pause. Told my nigga something was off, he said get out the house. Go shoot some ball, drink something, ride around the south. And I get it, that's the toolkit we were handed coming up. Suppress it, move through it, man up and toughen up. But toughening up got me 40 years of swallowed pain. Got me moods I can't explain and sleep that don't come sane. Got me snapping at the people who don't deserve the edge. Got me standing some nights closer to the ledge. Hard outside, soft where nobody's looking. Hard outside, carrying what I never finished cooking into something I could say out loud. But the inside's been a storm cloud for longer than I care to count. Hard outside, and I'm tired of the performance, just tired. Yeah. First time I said depression out loud, I almost choked. Felt like betraying something, like breaking some unspoken code. The men before me never named it, they just disappeared. Into the bottle, into the streets, into an early beer. I seen it called weakness, laziness, not being built right by the same community that buried 3 men. And last night, we losing people to the inside, same as to the outside. And we still sitting in the silence, letting men decide to handle it. Alone in the dark with nothing but their pride. I went and talked to somebody, took everything I had, sat across from a stranger and admitted I was bad. Not bad, like guilty bad, like Breaking Bad, like done. For the first time in my life, I told the truth to someone. She asked me when it started. I said I don't remember a time it wasn't there. Just always been underneath, just always been the thing I managed around. She said that makes sense, and something about being made sense of. After all these years, broke something open in me that I didn't know was sealed. We don't talk about this enough. Out here, we just buried men who were screaming on the inside
in silence,
and called it strength.
It was never strength.
It was just
the only option we knew.
I'm putting another option on the table for whoever needs it.
It's okay
to not be okay,
even out here,
especially out here. She told me everything he did, every detail, every scar, every story of what he put her through. I listened like a man who meant it, held her while she cried, told her she deserved better, and I meant every word I tried. To show her over 18 months of showing up consistent, being present, being patient, being everything he wasn't. And I thought that meant something, thought the contrast was enough. Thought love demonstrated daily would eventually win out over history and familiarity and whatever pull he had. Turned out I was wrong about that. Turned out 18 months of right couldn't outweigh however many years of complicated. She called me on a Thursday, voice already somewhere else. Said she needed time to figure out some things about herself. I know that voice, I've heard it used on other men before. Gave her space, gave her the week, then she wasn't at the door anymore. She was at it, back in the same apartment. She described to me like evidence of a man who didn't deserve her. Back in the same bed, she said she never go back to. Found out the way you find out mutually through somebody who didn't know they were delivering the worst news of my week. Sat with it, and the first thing that I felt wasn't even heartbreak, it was just confusion. She went back to the devil she knows, like the one who treated her right was more frightening than the one who left her alone. She went back to the devil she knows, and I'm standing here with everything I gave, nowhere left to go. I don't understand it, but I've stopped trying to. Spent 3 weeks turning it in every direction, looking for the view that makes it make sense. There isn't one. Some people choose familiar pain over unfamiliar good, and that's not a character flaw I can fix from the outside. That's something she has to arrive at on her own time. What I know is I did nothing wrong, that's rare enough to say. I showed up as my honest self every single day. Didn't hide things, didn't cheat, didn't go cold when it got real. Just loved to pass my comfort zone and pass what I could feel. Was smart, but I did it, and I do it different once. Not the loving, the choosing. Next time I'll read the person before I read the potential.
Yeah. 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 Third floor, unit 9, 5 kids, 1 income. Lights on, borrowed time, but somehow they always come on. Shit. She ain't asked for a handout, just a hand up. Built the whole life in the system, designed to keep her held up. That's Miss Carol. Remember her name. Yeah. Up at 5 before the building waits. Uniform press, lunch pack, 3 buses to take. Back by 4, dinner on, homework check twice. Doing calculus with the budget, zeros and rights. Stretching $50 into a week's worth of meaning. Keeping the heat on in January. Keeping them believing that this ain't permanent. That this is the floor, not the ceiling. That the address on the mailbox ain't the limit of they feeling. Never missed a parent meeting. Knew every teacher by name. Showed up to every recital, every practice, every game. Sat in those bleachers exhausted in ways bone deep but present. Always present on what felt like no sleep. Landlord knocking, she negotiating. Legal aid on speed dial, always advocating. Knew her rights better than the people violating them. Quiet warrior, no cake, no one celebrating. Oldest son started running with the wrong crowd at 16. She saw it coming before he did. Intervened, moved him to his uncle's for a year. Hard decision, choosing his future over his comfort with precision. That boy graduated, got a trade, got a life. Comes home on Sundays now with his kids and his wife. Says, "Mama, you saved me." She waves it off modest, but the truth is she calculated the cost and paid it honest. Second daughter got a scholarship out of state. First in the family, Miss Carol cried for days straight. Not sad, overwhelmed, proud in a way that doesn't have a word big enough to hold it. She still lives in Unit 9. Same building, same floor, different energy now. A few less miles, a little more space. Still works the same job, still takes the bus. But something in her eyes is settling into grace. People walk past her in the hallway every day. Don't know they walking past somebody who did the impossible quietly for 20 years straight.
Without applause,
Without applause,
without assistance,
without ever once letting those kids see a break. Remember her name.
No friends, no sleep. City lights reflecting off the concrete. Everything I wanted in the front seat. Still my mind running when the night's deep. Go friends, no sleep. Champagne cold, conversations low key. Everybody love the image they see. Ain't nobody hear the thoughts underneath. Valet knew my name before I stepped out. That's the type lifestyle I once dreamed about. Tailored black jacket, subtle gold details. Moving through the lobby like I built the place. And shorty looking at me like a playlist. Smooth talk mixed with expensive fragrance. She said I sing emotionally dangerous. I told her only after midnight. Truth is, success changed my habits. Now peace and privacy feel attractive. Less interested in proving I'm the man, more interested in protecting my energy. Still got hunger though, that's forever probably. The same ambition that elevated me also. The reason I barely rest properly. Go friends, no sleep. City lights reflecting off the concrete. Everything I wanted in the front seat. Still my mind running when the night's deep. Go frames, no sleep. Champagne cold, conversations low key. Everybody love the image they see. Ain't nobody hear the thoughts underneath. My old life feel distant but familiar, like hearing a song from another era. Now it's rooftop dinners and private sections, instead of stress inside tiny apartments. But sometimes I miss simpler moments. Before every interaction felt strategic. Before everybody approached with agendas. And loyalty felt less negotiable. Still, I can't complain too much. Made it through nights that almost broke us. Now the skyline glow look different when you know exactly what it costs you. Go friends, no sleep. Still chasing peace quietly.
Started with 8 of us. Started with 8 of us, deep, young, and untouchable. Running through these streets like consequence was avoidable. 12, 13, we was family before the word meant blood. Brothers built from shared survival, shared hunger, shared love. By 22, the circle started shrinking without warning. Dre was first of Tuesday, didn't even make the morning. Then Lil Cal caught a body charge, went away for life. Then Marcus chased the wrong bag, and it cost him overnight. Then the rest just sort of drifted, different blocks, different codes. Some got out, some got lost somewhere along the road. Now I pick up the phone, sometimes I scroll through every name, and the silence on the other end don't ever feel the same. Last one standing ain't a victory, it's a wait. Last one standing in a war nobody named, carrying the faces of the ones who didn't make it out. Last one standing, and I don't know what I'm supposed to feel about still being here, when they ain't. People say I'm blessed, say God must have a plan for me. I nod and take it graciously, because what else can I be? But privately I sit with questions that don't have clean answers. Why me and not them? Was I smarter or just luckier? Rewind every moment where the outcome could've switched. Every corner I walked past, every conflict I dismissed. There's a version of this story where I'm the one they mourn, where somebody else is standing here carrying me, worn into their chest like I carry mine, heavy and unresolved. Like survival is a mystery that never gets fully solved. Oh, I go to sleep some nights
up again, why me? And then I get up and get dressed. Last one standing. Ain't a victory, it's a way. Last one standing. In a war nobody named. Carrying the faces of the ones who didn't make it out. Last one standing. And I don't know what I'm supposed to feel about still being here when they ain't. I went to 4 funerals before I turned 25. Stood at every one and wondered how I stayed alive. Gave eulogies for men who had more to give than I did. Men who were funny and sharp, or who could have changed the grid. If the grid had given them a different set of options, if the block had given them a road instead of just a coffin, I carry their names like identification. Present them at every door I walk through as my foundation. Dre would have been an engineer the way he figured things. Cal had music in him, I still hear it when the wind sings. Marcus was gonna coach, swore he'd get the kids before I did. Now I do it in his name, just to finish what he lived. Survivor's guilt, it's not what the name says it is. It's not guilt about surviving, it's grief about surviving alone. It's the weight of being the archive of people the world already forgot. It's being responsible for the memory of men who deserve so much more than a memory. I light a candle sometimes, not for religion, just so something in the room is burning for them, so they know somebody still remembers the details. Not just the names, the details. The way Dre laughed, the way Cal walked, the way Marcus said your name like it mattered. I remember the details. I'm the only one left who does, and I will until I can't.